Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to Money, Markets, and Motivation with Mike. And it is brought to you for information and educational purposes only. It is your responsibility to do your own due diligence. And our word of the day is palindrome, a word, phrase, or sequence that reads the same backward as forward. Examples are madam, nurses run. So there you have it. That is our word of the day. Let's go over to our S&P 500 heat map. Refresh it a little bit to make sure we're looking at the latest results. NVIDIA is down slightly. Oracle continues up. Tesla continues up. Google and Meta are up. Netflix is up. Google and Netflix had positive comments about them today. And financials are a mixed bag. Healthcare is down. So that is a quick look there. Now let's go over to our crypto heat map. It's taking a little while to come up. I'm going to pause a second to let that refresh. So our crypto heat map is a ball of red. It is quite chilling today. So we'll see if that changed later, but that's kind of the story with crypto. And now we are going to stop our share. If you are at all concerned about the market heading down, either in crypto or in the financial sector, we encourage you to take a look at this account. It only goes up when the market goes up, does not go down when the market goes down, holds your gains, and it keeps ascending the stairs. Beats index investing by about 5% per year. If you'd like to learn more about this, please DM me or send me a message. I'd be happy to discuss it with you. This is index annuities that rise with the indexes. So that is a story there. We are going over to our charts. So here's our charts. Looks like CRWV has made it above its 50-day moving average. So before we get to individual issues, let's go over to our indexes. And this is financial index, but before we get into all of that, this is NASDAQ up slightly, up 0.7%, continues making new highs. The equal weight is up as well, up 0.37%. The S&P 500 up slightly, up 0.4%. The equal weight in the S&P is pulling back, just pretty flat for the day, actually. Small capitalization is up 0.43%. And the Dow Jones, it's pretty flat to positive, up 0.07%. Now let's go back to the financials, pulling back close to the 10-day moving average. Here's the KBWB, pretty flat for the day. Aerospace up 0.87% on the day. Let's go over to VIX. VIX actually pops today. Interesting, with the S&P 500 up, gets up to its 10-day moving average, up 4.4%. And let us go over to our treasury. 10-year treasury falls 0.71% interest. It's right about a 4.03% interest. So that is the story with that one. On to our 20-year. Falls as well, off 0.81%. It's at 3.33%. Look at our bonds. Bonds are up slightly, up to $903 now. And the interest rate keeps falling on this. Let's go back to our sub-indexes. Energy holding steady at the 10-day. I would think communications would be up. Yes, it's up 1.25%. Real estate, it's pulling back a little bit. Home builders falls to the 20-day moving average. Utilities rising, up 0.51. Take a look at Talon. It is up. BST. Looks like they got a breakout from a mini shelf, up about 3%. Biotech falls, getting close to the 20-day. The other biotech doing about the same. Falls to the 20-day and bounces. Software up 0.5%. Technology up 0.61%. Infrastructure is up about 0.5%. Consumer discretionary with help from Tesla is up 0.57%. Look at that gap up on Tesla. This was your opportunity right over here. Semiconductors up slightly, 0.75%. Airlines fall to the 20-day moving average. Industrials up 0.36. Retail gets a nice bounce, up a little over 1%. Healthcare, I think, is going to be falling. Falls to its 20-day moving average, off 0.87%. Consumer discretionary falls 1%. Building materials falls to the 20-day. Metals and mining continuing a pretty strong ascending base. Had one pullback to the 20-day, second pullback to the 20-day, and it just keeps on moving higher. And finally, uranium. Wow, look at that move on uranium. CCJ is up nearly 8%. And our little uranium miner is up 7.6%, tops 255. And that's kind of the story with that one. So we're going to go look at where the big money is flowing. Number one is the one that we went into this morning. OKLO. we got in pretty close to the low, 85, 85.50, I believe. And it's surging right now up 13.76%. Not sure what's going on with this list today, but every time you click on an issue, it pops to their sub-index. This is INQ, pops into the profit zone. It looks like it right here, it went into a power trend and it is roaring along ever since then. And number 3 on the list is core mining. This seems like an ascending base, just following the 10-day moving average, heading higher. Went into a power trend right about here. That was on the 12th. I wonder if we have this on the weekly, 12th of August. Head back to our list. CRWV. We had that when we opened the show. CRWV is kind of getting above its 50-day moving average. It is not in a power trend at the moment, but it is heading up. Next one is real. Pops right near $10, $10.02 right now. And it looks like it's about to go into a power trend. Just need the 50-day to get above the 200-day, and it will be in a power trend. It's up 6.04% today. Number 5 on our list is Sienna. Actually, number 6. Sienna. It's pretty well extended here, but as you can see, it went into power trend on the day it gapped up, and it's been heading up ever since. Number 7 is Power. Quanta Services. Volume's pretty low. See if it can start to work on the right side of this formation here. Looks like kind of a flat base. Needs to get above the 50-day moving average. So SanDisk, look at all of these digital storage. So SanDisk is up here. Pretty well extended. We got these institutional ants right here, 2 of them. And usually when that happens, we have a retreat coming. We'll just have to wait and see. That is SanDisk went into a power trend right on this day. This was 8/22. Seagate Technology is number 9. Seagate pops above 200, up nearly 8%. Pretty good volume. We've had a lot of volume in this one right here. And interesting, on 6/17, it went into power trend here. It's kind of remained in that pattern ever since. Number 10 is Western Digital. Went into a power trend. Stay on this move up here, 6/24. And it gaps above 100 today, up a little over 5%. Take a look what other interesting issues we got. Moving on. We'll show one of the other issues that I opened a position in today. So D-Local. This was an recent IPO. I believe this is in Uruguay. Yeah, Uruguay-based company, provides cloud-based payment platform. It had gapped up here and then had a pretty strong reversal. And it is moving on up. We got some pretty good volume here today. And here is the other stock we took a position in today. American Semiconductor, that pulled back a little bit and now it is bouncing. And this is the one we sold just to make sure that we're not wrong. We did put in spread option on this at 65 to 67. Went long on the 65s, went short on the 67. So we'll see how that plays out. That is for December. So that is our chart analysis for the day. Let us go to our quote of the day. Comes from Rose Kennedy. I'm going to reshare our screen. Rose Kennedy says, more business is lost every year through neglect than through any other cause. So that is our report for today. Hope everybody has a great start to their week on Happy Monday. And let's go out there and create a little more happiness and help those in need. And thanks for tuning in. Hope everybody does a great job today.